writing poems after day to day, you know. Never done anything like that in my life. But it's God inspired. It has to have a purpose. There's no reason why where was I going with that, you know? I got fired up for a minute there. I was like, whoa, I went so deep. And that's the only way I know. I don't apologize if it was too deep for you. It's just where it's at, you know. I think for me, I'm in a deep place, you know. Deep place, and yeah. That's the only way to live, in my opinion, is to be deep. Roots. A lot of people are so buried in the ashes of yesterday, buried in the ashes of 2020. 2020 is in your back, is in the back. It's not in front of you anymore, it's behind you. You know? A lot of people will oftentimes forget that what's meant to be a stumbling block oftentimes is meant to help you and elevate you to another degree, another level. And see, that's really where it is, you know. I look at everything I'm doing right now, I'm priming the pump of somebody's world, somebody's life, somebody's hurt, you know, and that's all that matters to me, you know. Never quit, never stop. I know that, where was I going? I just got going on a roll for a minute there. Talking about qualifications, right? I was just thinking about this last night as Pastor was talking about something, and it was like, qualified. How inadequate I was feeling, like, I don't feel like I'm qualified. I would tell my late dad that sometimes when I was looking for work, you know, looking for jobs. Oh, I don't feel qualified. I don't have the qualifications to do the job. And he was like, he wasn't having that. He was like, well, just apply for it anyway. And so I would. Sometimes I get turned down for it. Sometimes I get out for the job. But, you know, when it comes to the spiritual end of things, you're qualified no matter, you know, to really, here's what it boils down to. You want to know what the minimum qualification is to be used by the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, right? Ready? You ready for this? This is a shocker for many people, right? Not to those that know Him. It's this. Have you received Him as your Lord, as the Lord of your life? If you've received Him into your life, into your heart, you know what? He knows it. Guess what? That's the minimum qualification right there. And when you meet the minimum qualification, guess what? You are now qualified to do everything that He's called you to do. So never tell Him, I'm not qualified to pray for somebody that needs a healing. I'm not qualified to speak a word. I'm not qualified to write this book. Stop saying that. And say, you know what? I am qualified. I'm going to roll with it. And a lot of times He'll tell you something that's like so outside of the box you don't even know. But you got to wake up and realize that you're qualified to do all that He's called you to do. Because you know why? You know what? The reason why is in the faith that you have in Him and what He did for you 2,000 years ago. When you understand that by receiving everything that He was and is and will be, that now qualifies you for something big. And you know, I've never known Him not to be the kind of guy that just kind of slides in there and doesn't say a word. No. All throughout the book, he's always showing up in great and magnificent ways where it's like earthquake or, you know, some big world event, and allowed that to happen only so that He can step right in there and be like, I'm here, what's up? You know, I mean, you know, it's like, have you ever known Him not to be like, to just kind of like not show up, just to kind of be like, oh, I'm just gonna not say any word or say a word that I'm here. I'm just gonna silently come in the back door. No, man, come on now. You know, I mean, we sort of, yeah. But yeah, there's so much truth to that because it's like, you know, we often tend or sitting there trying to think about everything that he wants to do in our lives and everything that he's calling us to do. And it's like, look, I've called you to be a greater influence in this world. I've called you to be a bigger part in this world. And how you do that is up to you. Now, I'm going to guide you. I'm going to show you what you need to do. And I think the real trick in all of this, it's not really a trick, the more you understand his ways, the more you understand all that he is, you understand that he is all about showing up. And when he shows up, you're going to watch him do something that you haven't even seen done before. You're going to watch him do something that is like so outside of the box here. But he's like, look, I'm going to show you something that you haven't even dreamed about. I'm going to give you something that you haven't even... It feels so like, you know, there's that place of being unworthy. You know, it's like, think back to our holidays, right? Or your birthday, and how you get a gift. And that's what God longs to do to his children right there, is to give you a gift to where you look at that and say to yourself, I don't feel worthy. But here's the kicker, you are worthy. It's not based on what you did last night, last month, or all last year. It's based on one simple premise, that you accepted him into your life, your heart, your world, and when you accepted all of that, you are now worthy. You are now worthy to stand in you know, like the word says, seated in heavenly places. You're now worthy to stand with him because of your position with him. Because you now met the qualification. You now met everything that he was looking for you to look that needed to be met. You met that. And so now he's like, look. You know, it's like, hey, I got this contract here. Signed, sealed, delivered. You signed it, I signed it, and I already signed it 2,000 years ago. You agreed to it. I know what you got. I'm going to take what you got. And I'm going to blow that up. I'm going to make that even bigger and better than what you can ever imagine. Bigger and better. Bolder. I'm like, huh? Yeah. That's what I'm all about doing. So, peace out. There you go. That's the word.